good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whatever you are watching us from. If for that national politics on the street, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Let today, the work of the president, Remi Tinubu, has told Igbos that the way they want to stop the BiAFRA agitation is the way her husband also put an end to the BiAFRA agitation. He said BiAFRA died under towards during the era of Gowon. That Gowon buried it, and now her husband too will do the same thing. Do you agree to what she said, sir?
If you look at what Remi, who is also a Biafran by part, no matter who you are looking at it, Remi Tinubu is a Biafran. He's not a Yoruba woman. No matter how you look at it, he comes from the geographical location where Biafra is located. If you look at the 1913 map, you discover where he is, where she is, sorry, and that her location is Biafra land. And look at what happened. I'm talking about 1913. Before Lord Lugard came in 1914. So we have those histories. It does not matter what he is saying now. If he actually said that Gowon has actually buried Biafra, then what are we discussing today? So it means that that statement was half baked. That statement was not a reality or a description of what he was trying to say. If you look at Remi Tinubu, the way she has been going, we know that her husband is under the constitutional agreement of Nigeria to keep Nigeria one. Irrespective that the husband, some time ago, when he was still struggling over a struggle, that Nigeria is not a workable entity. His husband, sometimes, somewhere in the past, made such statements, and the records are there that Nigeria is not working. So what they are saying that when it becomes convenient for you, Nigeria is working. That's what they are trying to portray. Then if he said Nigeria is working, Biafra is gone. Then what happened to Ojukwu Republic? What happened to Sunday Igboho? What happened to Abiola, who came now also asking for secession from Nigeria? So anybody that is telling you that the Biafra quest is has been buried, I think to an extent need to understand that maybe he needs to be taken to where he can also learn or understand that Biafra is not about the people. Biafra is a religion. It's just like about Christianity. It's not about Islam. It's not about Buddha. Biafra has become a religion. You know what I mean by religion? Biafra has become a spirit. So anybody will find it very difficult to kill a spirit. But let me take the wife of Mr. President, down the fact that we are talking about today. Gowon did not bury Biafra in the first place. What Gowon had as at that time was a constitutional ceasefire. There was a ceasefire. And that ceasefire, different country was suspended as a result of that ceasefire, powered by Philippines, so to say. So, and you can see that according to United Nations Charter and Act has already made provisions that if you have gone to war with any other nation, and after some time you have right to even ask for that independent nation, through the law, and it can be given to you. Self-determination is not about Remi Tinubu. It's not about what Remi Tinubu says. It's about what the law says. So if you look at that statement, coming from her, if actually you know that actually Remi Tinubu does not understand what she was trying to say. Maybe in defense of the husband, the balkanization of Nigeria has already started. Unknown to her, maybe she's not aware. The whole world is telling her now. We are saying that balkanization of Nigeria is 100% possible. For instance, it can go and ask Gani Adams. It can go and ask Sunday Igboho. It can also go and ask Irima Shekima. It can also go and ask what Boko Haram is demanding. You understand? But the truth about it is that the Biafran quest is prominent and significant anywhere you go around the world. Everybody today, unknowing to them, everybody is talking about Biafra, 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 everywhere, every corner, all over the world, the Biafra. But by the time we keep on pushing, it took Israel, close to 4,000 years before they became a nation. Israel became a nation after 4,000 years. People pushed for it. So we keep on pushing. We know it fully well, by omission or by commission, the restoration of a country that existed for almost 4 years, will have a sovereignty, that will be recognized by world powers and all over the world.
But she was also of the opinion that her husband is giving too much power. That her husband had just let the likes of Simon Ekpa and then Nnamdi Kanu be. She said sooner or later, laws, the Nigerian law will catch up with Simon Ekpa, and then he would be extradited back to Nigeria. And then that will also make sure that this trouble is being put to rest finally.
That's what maybe he's taking it from that angle of trying to defend the husband, which is also the president. We should go and ask the recent interview granted by Ojukwu, who is also his kinsman, where he said, nobody can stop Biafra. Biafra has become a spirit, a movement, that people has come to understand that there's need for Biafra. If they can stop caliphate, if they can stop Boko Haram, if they can stop a conquest agenda of the Northerners, if they can even stop Islam, then they can stop Biafra. But if they cannot stop Islam, nobody can stop Biafra. So
Islam is a religion.
That's what I'm telling you. I mentioned it very well. You understand? When you listen to Nnamdi Kanu on different fora, it tells you that Biafra is a religion. What he meant by religion? People have come to identify with it and understand it to mean religion. You know what I mean by religion? Biafra gives hope. Biafra is a channel, of satisfaction. Biafra is a channel of freedom. Biafra is a channel of justice. Biafra is a channel of reform. Biafra is a channel of innovation. Biafra represents emancipation. Biafra also represents salvation. Biafra also represents, redemption. So that's why most times when you look at Nnamdi Kanu, it tells you that Biafra is a religion. Most people might not understand the direction he's going. What he's trying to tell you that if Remi Tinubu and Tinubu can stop Islam in Nigeria, then they can stop Biafra. But if they cannot stop Islam in Nigeria, nobody can stop Biafra. So that's the angle I'm looking at it, and that's the angle of which I'm trying to counter or even relegate that statement. That Tinubu. I don't want to use some foreign words about Tinubu. When we are saying some certain things,
that the president has that constitutional power to put an end to it.
If the president has the constitutional power to put an end to agitation, to self-determination, then that means Biafra has the power to continue to agitate for self-determination. So it's in two ways. If you have the power to stop self-determination, the people also have the power to continue self-determination.
But if I may ask you something, Remi Tinubu, she hails from Delta State. Now, and she yesterday she probably said she is not a Biafran.
Let me explain that. You cannot be a Biafran by just a mere word. Your geographical location has already made you a Biafran. That's the first thing you must understand. Where you are born, your location has already made you a Biafran. But it is not for you, to leave that particular spot, where that made you Biafran to another spot. But as far as the traces and the blood is from that location, geographical location called Biafra, you are a Biafra. You understand? We know what they are trying to achieve at the end of the day. But unfortunately, let me explain to you. When somebody that was born in the old Eastern region comes out today and he tells you that he is not a Biafra, what does that mean? He's telling you that he was not born there. That means he's lying to himself. You are in Lagos and you are saying you are born in Lagos, you are an indigenous of Lagos, and you are saying you are not a Lagosian. So how does that sound? that is bias. You are being biased. You are being unreal. You are being myopic. About reality. So if Remi Tinubu is saying, of course, maybe by marriage he might decide to claim Oduduwa, and that's okay for him, okay for her. But any day, anytime she was asked, where did you come from? You make reference to where she came from, and she came from Biafra land. There's no two ways about it. There's no how you're going to do it, go about it. You cannot change your place of birth, because of somebody, of what you want to eat or what you want to get at the end of the day. So anybody that's saying, talking about that direction of where are we going to, what are we going to do, how do we stop Biafra, is automatically trying to stop him or herself. And Nigeria cannot stop Biafra. The world cannot stop Biafra, and of course the world by law, which is even God governs the universe by law. God has already given humanity 10 commandments. That's the law. And according to the law guarantees indigenous people self-determination. So how would you now rationally say that federal government can stop people who have decided, to chase, go about their own freedom? Who want freedom? Who want to be independent? Let me give you an instance now. A father have children, and the children is due to move out from the father's house. Even the Bible says you should move, and their father says you should not move. It that means you are looking for crisis, and if the crisis comes, you are going to pay for it. Any further threat on Biafran quest, not the one they did in 1967 when Igbos were still struggling for identity. Now Igbos have come to identify, and Igbos have come to identity. That identity we are talking about is that who we are now, and the spread and the level of IQ, that is spreading among Biafrans now. They can become a threat to Africa, not in terms of arms struggle, but in terms of the ingenuity that is embedded in a black man.
Last week, go. She has also said yesterday that not under their watch would the Biafra nation exist the country.
Yes, of course. Anybody that's telling you that Biafra is going to come this year, next year, or thereabout, it's an indefinite thing. Biafra can become at any moment now. It's not as if when I'm talking about Biafra coming, I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about yesterday. Biafra is already in existence. What we are asking for the whole world to acknowledge, the restoration. Biafra has already come. Biafra have already existed. We are talking about the restoration, of the most powerful Jewish black nation in the world, in the African continent.
Yes, powerful black nation. Thank you for listening to our guest on that wonderful submission. Thank you for that wonderful submission.